What's up, y'all? Baby, for shit show. Like somebody came back here. I don't know. Baby, what's up, y'all? I just came from inside out that I had mentioned. I just finished doing a little facial. I did a facial and did my lashes, baby. While watching a little movie, I've been watching Coming to America. Decided to go by here real quick and see what's going on with my plates. Spend some time with them and see how that's going. What's up, Gloria? Trying to see how our places out here doing. Most people be happy about the rain. I'm getting upset. It's just too much. It's not my place. It's not digging all the day. It's too much. Between the rain and all this heat. I feel like it's too much for them. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They not bothering me. Oh. So we gonna see. We still experimenting. I know for one thing these days, melon plants is not happy about being moved in this area. I don't know why they don't like it. I feel like I should have put them over here where the sun is sitting at. What's up? But we just trying different things, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna get it. We gonna see. We gonna get it. Y'all, I was listening to my baby earlier today. I forgot what he did that made me think about it, but he did something. He was playing with me. He started singing, and cause I was messing with him, and he started messing with me back, and then I started messing with him again. And at first, I was singing who started cooking from the cooking jar? Who started cooking from the cooking jar? And then I forgot what he said to me back. He was just making noises. I said, "You just making noises. You just doing stuff." But he was doing it back to me because I was messing with him first. And then I started singing that "Let Your Soul Glow" and rubbing on his head. He got mad at me. I was like, do it like this. It said "Let Your Soul Glow," and it reminded me of what Coming to America. So I started watching it. It's about time for me to feel this song. But I started doing that. He got mad at me. I know it's gonna mess up as soon as I start laughing. He got mad at me, y'all. He ain't want to hear it no more. Baby went in his room and put the lock on. He said, "Don't go back." But anyways, I'm watching it now. I put a pause on it because I definitely want to see that part. I want to show him that part so he can know where I got that from because I don't think he knows. Obviously, that was not in his generation at all. You know, that's not from his generation at all. But it was fun playing with playing with him. What y'all got going on y'all Thursday afternoon? Y'all see what I'm doing? I've been doing beauty treatments at home. I finally got around to doing my little micro needling treatment, and I did some facial waxing and my lashes, and yeah, that was my little afternoon. I'm probably gonna put another face mask on for sleep when I go to sleep. Because I typically like to micro needle right before bed because while you sleep, your skin kind of regenerates itself, and that's kind of the point of it. And your skin, like when it come back, the cells will be stronger and they'll be better. Checking out my beans, y'all. I haven't even went over there and looked at them, so I'm trying to look at them from the window. They look alright. They doing okay. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been up to for the past couple hours. I don't know what time is it. I think I started at it around 5. Yeah, for the past 3 hours. Try to let the cigarettes go, so hopefully and prayerfully this gonna be my last little pack. Over here, hey, ooh, they doing that thing over there. I'm I'm glad this temperature going down. Let me see what the weather's gonna be like. It look like it's still gonna yup. Still gonna be about days of rain. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like my plants don't like it because they don't like it. I don't like it. We need to dial it back a little bit. But anywho, that's what I got going on. Watching one of Eddie Murphy classics right now. Well, I guess not exactly right now, but that's what I'm gonna get back to once I go back in the house. Finish with my little beer. Finish vibing with y'all and checking out my little plants and seeing how they doing. Try to see how they hold it up. I don't know what I can do to kind of a little upset, shield them from getting too much rainwater. But it is drainage holes in these pipes, you know what I'm saying? Some of them is like literally in the ground, but I can't study. Some of them, they just really not happy. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see, and we'll learn, take note, and learn for next year what, you know what I'm saying, what do's and don'ts and what they like and don't like. And just, you know what I'm saying, keep it pushing. I can't study regardless. I got more growing right now than I had going on last year, but you know what I'm saying. Last year at the most I had about tomato plants, I had basil, and I had I think that's it. I don't even know if I was able to get lettuce to grow last year. And I came back and had a few carrots that had grew on their own and a radish or two that grew by themselves. But for the most part, I didn't really have all my stuff growing like that. I was a little upset. I was a little upset about it. I can't stunt. This year we got definitely a lot more growing, but you know what I'm saying. And my aloe vera was hanging on strong, but I can't say I'm a little, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna feel this out because I don't like how it looks, and it's trying to come off anyways. I feel like it's not gonna stay on. But yeah, I just I don't know. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying. Some of my plants look unhappy. But at the same time, I am trying. Some of them I'm growing for the first time. Some of them I'm not. But the ones that I am growing for the first time, I am trying to get a feel out of what they like and what they don't like, and trying to figure out what's best for each plant and get to know each plant personally. So we gonna see. How do I clean the like? I be the same way I've been cleaning for years. What are you talking about? How do I clean? I can't stand when people ask me that stupid question. And I'm pretty sure what you talking about is how white like bidets don't exist, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I've been having long nails since I was in high school. The utter nonsense, bro. I can't stand when people ask me that. Why in the world are you looking at me and trying to figure out how I wipe my behind? Like, why is that even of interest to you? Why do you care? Every time I hear somebody say that, I'm like the utter like the stupidity, bro. Why are you so worried about what somebody else got going on with their heads and their deals, bro? How about you buy your own business? That is TMI. Never do I go about with my day trying to figure out how somebody else is using the restroom, bro. You say you tell them the same way you do, straight up. Like, what kind of question is that? Uh. I ain't even, baby, I ain't even had a man that, you know what I'm saying, that I was dating, married to, or in a relationship with ask me those stupid questions like that. Why are you asking me? Why are you even thinking about the way I wipe my behind, bro? But I guess, you know what I'm saying, there's your answer. Bidets exist with toilet paper, like. Okay, you say you figured they use their fingertips to wipe. Why would you ask like what? What kind of question is that? I always feel like, why do people ask that, bro? Every time I see somebody talking about reasons why they don't like long fingernails, they always bring that up. And it's always like, it's okay if you don't like long fingernails. Do your thing, bro. I don't like short fingernails. I don't. It bothers me. It bothers me that these are missing right now, but I don't feel like gluing them back on right now. So it is what it is. But I do feel like that is the weirdest question to look at somebody in their hands and ask that is just like, it's so weird. Why would you even think about that? Anywho, like I said, even men that I have been intimate with don't ask questions like that. What is really going on, bro? I don't understand. Straight up. Like, please do not be trying to put whatever your little concerns, you know what I'm saying, your personal hygiene concerns off on me, bro. Like, it's like it's some kind of scientific experiment as to how I'm taking care of my hair and my nails. I can't stand what people see. I obviously have. This is obviously my hair. Somebody came on here asking me, do I have on the wig, and started laughing. Like, I'm trying to figure out how you don't see that it's obviously my hair. You can't tell that this is the hair that is growing out of my head. It is something wrong with you, not me. Girl, you are nasty to even ask something like that. You are nasty. For you to sit up here and take out this time, okay? Effort and energy. Come on, somebody else live stream looking at my nails and start thinking about how does she wipe her behind. That is disgusting, bro. Don't know, like, it's not a situation. Why are you worried about it? Why are you concerned about that? Why are you even looking at me and thinking about that? That's nasty, bro. Why you trying to call me nasty? What's nasty about me? You know what I'm saying? Get to get all the way smooth up off my back and up out of here. Bye. Like the utter disgustingness. You are nasty, bro. To come out of the like take out the time, effort, and energy, look at somebody else and try to figure out how they use the restroom is disgusting. That way. Just because you can't carry on and live your life with artificial nails, that is a personal problem. Don't try to put it off on me and come over here and try to make me feel some kind of way. Baby, I'm gonna carry on having my nails just as long, baby. I will make them double this size just to piss you off. Just because you bothered by it. Go start with me. Mm-mm. We was crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Taking out the time, effort, and energy to ask something so stupid. It's disgusting. And then trying to call me nasty. Like, she not the one that's being disgusting. Nobody else was thinking that way or talking like that until you decided to enter the chat and ask something so disgusting, bro. Oh, baby, but this rain is just too much. My poor little place. And we gotta hang in there for a few more days, y'all. I'm more babies. They like $30. You said not crazy, just ignorant. For real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, ignorant. And like, I just don't even get it. I'm confused. I feel like she low key bad day this bad, yo. She low key bad. She can't wear nails. That is a personal problem. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I like it's. I don't know what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. It ain't no situation where I go around trying to pick fights and make fun of people and try to really belittle somebody because I feel like they look nasty because they don't have their nails done or they don't have their lashes done or etc. So don't get mad just because I took out the time, effort, and energy to do some self maintenance, bro. Don't start with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she probably over there looking crusty and disgusting while she's sitting up here trying to call me nasty. I ain't trying to hear it. First thing you ask it is how somebody wipe they behind. Like, who even thinks like that? Who even like like, come on now, baby. If it's a situation where you can't afford to get your nails done like this, just say that, bro. Or keep your comments to yourself. But it ain't no need, and you coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then want to call me nasty because I called you out on your nasty ass company. It's just crazy. I ain't the only person, first of all, in the world or influencer or creator that got long nails. In fact, this some that got longer nails than me. Find something else to do with your time. And like, you know what I'm saying? Don't come up out here bothering with me because you bored. Don't get me started, bro. But I guess thank you because she gave me something to talk about. Okay, dragging her for the audacity. Well, miserable vibe. I should have kept her up there so I could drag her for that picture that she had looking like who did it and why I want to come on here and talk about somebody. Girl, find something else to do. Before I hurt your feelings. Because I'm already in the mood anyways. Oh, it's a little lizard hanging out in the greenhouse. Well, the outside of the little greenhouse. What's up, Mr. Lizard? He said right. Okay. Baby, I will. Okay. We just sitting out here, really was just sitting out here chilling, you know what I'm saying? Minding my business, bro. Don't start with me. You know what I'm saying? Some people that be, you know, they think that they doing something when they start talking about you, baby, I will drag you for filth and send you home crying. Stop playing with me. Don't even start. Because you bored. uh-uh. Uh-uh. Don't be, baby. We used to do that for sport, you know what I'm saying? I'm a millennial, dang it. These dang flies about to drive me up a while. I'm a millennial. We used to, you know what I'm saying, go and kick jokes all day long just for fun. So, you know what I'm saying? You said you was gonna text. Baby, coming up out here talking noise. You better find something else to do. Just because you over there looking like a booger wolf don't mean you need to come over here playing with me. Go about your business, ma'am. Don't start with me. Uh-uh. Don't you start. Regardless of who sent her over here, baby, they should have did that because I drag you too. Okay. I don't know who sent you, okay? I don't know if it's a situation where you came on your own will and you just bored and miserable, bruh. Too bad, too sad. Don't bring that energy over here. Or if it's a situation where you a friend of my ex or a friend of the woman he got pregnant right now, baby, you should have heard how I drug your friend. Don't you come over here bothering with me. Leave me alone. I drag her just for the for sugar honey iced tea and giggles, just the audacity of her doing what she did. I every day with I would say unprovoked, but it is provoked because she should have slept with my bed and got pregnant by him. So I have every right to say whatever I feel, bro. Thinking that it ain't nothing that nobody can say about her because she got that degree, that diploma. Girl, please. What's up, Mac? How you doing? Baby, I got smoke for any and everybody. Baby, it be some people that really be thinking that they highly above it and they can sit around and kick jokes about somebody. Baby, I will drag you, embarrass you, and hurt your feelings and not even care about it, bro. At all. But I try to be nice. Because I'm saying I'm a woman of God, and I know my Heavenly Father don't want, you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be just going around hurting people's feelings, but it ain't finna be no situation where you coming up out here trying to hurt my feelings or call yourself trying to embarrass me. Girl, I will embarrass you, bro. And not care at all, yo. Baby, a lot of people don't even understand. I just be letting them make it, you know what I'm saying? I be letting people make it. Then they be in shock when I start talking. I can't believe she said something like that. I sure did. And baby, there's dessert too if you want to stick around. You wanna if you want to keep playing with me, I carry on. Mm. Holy, I ain't lying. Oh, I look like the little lizard trying to find an entrance into the greenhouse, but he a little lost. He can't find it though. He crawling all on the side of the walls in circles. Baby, this vaping tastes so good. I have missed vaping, yo. But you know what I'm saying? See, the way I got back smoking cigarettes, I was vaping. You know what I'm saying? Because I was smoking the cigarettes, and then I had met this person that was my friend that got me back into vaping, and I was vaping. Then I couldn't find them no more. So I had to go back to cigarettes. And then, you know what I'm saying? It was a situation where sometimes, it'll be hard to find vape juice. It'll be hard to find vape pens. And especially if you can't, with me, the way I smoke these menthol cigarettes, it's kind of hard going from menthol cigarettes to, you know what I'm saying, just regular vape juice. That, you know what I'm saying, that have me wanting the what is it, that minty flavor, that minty, like that. I don't even know how to explain it, but I do miss vaping. So hopefully I have me a little smooth transition, but I did go ahead and get a pack too because I am having, we're going through the withdrawals and it's a slowly but for surely situation. Like right now I'm trying to fight the urge, but it is what it is. I my little like say my little tour. Y'all can't see the other one. I might move it over here so that y'all can see them too. But that's why I'm thinking that I'm gonna eventually buy more of them. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I might wait until I get my own house and then have my little pink flamingos all over the dang garden, like all over the backyard, looking real cute. But yeah, baby. Some people be doing the most, baby, be thinking that they really got their little kiki in and don't even understand that, you know what I'm saying, me being quiet is me trying to be nice because you know what I'm saying, I don't like really getting on people and embarrassing people, but I will. I will. I will. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'll let it ride for a certain extent. If it's a situation where you're trying to make it seem like you talking about somebody else, what's the thing on my neck? That's from this facial mask that I peeled off at the beginning of my live stream. Thank you for letting me know. This wrist of I peeled it off. I did a micro needling treatment, and then I added some in my hair too. After I did the micro needling treatment, I put serums on my face, and then I put the little, what is it called, a collagen mask on my skin. And I was sitting back watching the movie, and then I decided to come out here for a little bit, chat with y'all. And while I was out here, I felt like it looked kind of crazy, so I decided to peel it off. And that's a little bit of residue that, you know what I'm saying, ended up on my neck, and some of it was in my hair. I don't know if I got it all. No, some over here too. No, that's my hair. That's just my blunts. You was afraid I was injured? Nah, girl, we ain't injured. We was trying to do some beauty treatments in the house and decided to go on live afterwards, which I probably should have did the beauty treatments after the live instead of doing it before the live. But it is what it is. I'll probably add another mask before I go to sleep because it's really the sleep in. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for me to come out here and laugh and talk and joke with y'all while having that mask on. I look kind of crazy. So I decided to peel it off. Yeah, I decided to peel it off. But yeah, yeah, I be trying. I try my best to be nice. You know what I'm saying? I try not to be. I don't be. You know what I'm saying? But it is hard. You know what I'm saying? Being in a position to where I have the gifts that I have, and you know what I'm saying, having discernment and all that going on. I know when somebody is trying to talk about me, and it's like I be wanting to like really get at them because I can see things that other people can't see, and I can really read people to an extent, and I will really hurt somebody's feelings, and they don't like that because it's like, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know why people even try me in the first place or try to come for me or try to start with me because I really hurt your feelings with the things that I know, but I'm not supposed to know. And you know, it'll be a situation where they'll be like, how does she know that? It's impossible that she know that. She wasn't there. Shaw wasn't. God told me. Okay. And you should have left me alone. Because otherwise it would have been a situation where I would have been ignoring it and I wouldn't even say nothing. But because you insisted on, you know what I'm saying, trying to call yourself trying to attack me, now here we are. Don't come bothering with me. I just try to mind my business and sit in my little garden, you know what I'm saying? Hang out with my friends on the live stream and hang out with my plant friends in the greenhouse, and that's it. That's all we do. There ain't no need and nobody trying to start no problems with me, okay? And enjoy the little pink flamingo thing vibe I got going on out here. Sip of my little beer. Oh, we. Baby, that yawn came from the chest. Baby, we is tired. I had me a long little day. of washing clothes because I had like laundry backed up like crazy. Washed everything on my bed, all my little clothes, baby. It was tough. I'm tired, exhausted, but it had to be done. It had to be done because I got a big old basket. Like my clothing basket is huge, and it was full. And I know if that thing is full, it's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It was so dang heavy just trying to get it out my closet and take it into the garage, let alone, you know what I'm saying, the amount of clothes that was in there, it was a bit much. And my towels, all that, even though I have multiple face towels, for the most part I only have like a couple big towels that I use, so you know what I'm saying, it was time to go ahead and wash them because it don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying, to hop in the shower and get clean and then use a towel that needs to be clean, you know what I'm saying. That's just that. Even though I had other clothes that I could have changed into, I had a few, you know what I'm saying, a few more outfits. I probably had enough outfits to last me a couple weeks, but still, you know what I'm saying? That starts, and then on top of that, when you have dirty clothes, dirty laundry, to the extent, a certain extent, it will start to make your room smell and all that. And I don't like that. So it was time, even though I ain't have no like liquid laundry detergent or nothing, I use my little laundry ball. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's like a ball that you throw in with your laundry, and the it has these little pebbles inside that clean your clothes, and you can reuse it time and time and time again. It lasts for a good little minute. I use that every time. Sometimes even I'll have laundry detergent and I'll add it with it, but if I don't, I just use it by itself. And I have, you know what I'm saying, it work, it do the job, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what we got going on. You say you never heard of it. I looked it up when when I moved back from living off grid. I started looking into things like that because you know what I'm saying, weeds is poor. And sometimes I don't have laundry detergent. And I got it on Amazon, but it's somebody made a video about things that, you know what I'm saying, I think the video was called Things I Don't Buy Anymore. And one of the things on the list was laundry detergent, and that's what she used. She used the laundry ball instead of laundry detergent. And it's like this cute little ball. Mine is pink, and they have like little bitty pebbles on the inside, and every time you wash it, it kind of like adds the soap to the clothes, and it cleans your clothes. I also have dryer balls that keep the static out. They help to get rid of wrinkles, and they pink too. And you know what I'm saying, I got both of them. I got a little laundry ball, well, three of them laundry balls. I got the one that go in the washing machine and two that go in the dryer. And that's my way of, when I don't have money to add, you know what I'm saying, the scent or whatever, from it doesn't have a scent. So, you know what I'm saying, heads up to that. But it does get the job done. It gets your clothes clean. And that's, you know what I'm saying, the main purpose of washing your clothes. And, you know what I'm saying, I was thinking about that for not only like specifically for living off grid, but just to save money. And if I don't have money to get laundry detergent per se, I still want to be able to clean my clothes. So I did invest in it. It ain't cost that much. It costs about no more than $15, and it's lasted me at this point for about a year. So it worked real good. But that's one thing that I looked into. I like having, I don't know, I guess I like things that are going to be like, last for the long run. Even when it comes to like my toothbrush and water flosser and all that kind of stuff. I like stuff where it's not a situation where you got to keep buying it. And like, I do like the string floss, but I prefer the water flosser because it gets the job done without you having to keep on buying something. I just feel like it's unnecessary waste, and you basically end up spending so much money buying the same thing over and over again. when it's better to have something that you know is gonna last you for a while. Long story short, and it's not to say I'm a minimalist. My speech gets slurred. It's not to say I'm a minimalist, but you know what I'm saying? As somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I make money, but it ain't like I'm rich over here. So I do try to look into things that's gonna help me save money in the long run. And that's one of them. Like laundry balls, they really do help. You know what I'm saying? They help tremendously. And you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, the toothbrushes that come with extra toothbrush heads, I like them. A water flosser, I use that instead of using the other kind of flossers. I feel like not only does it help get my teeth cleaner than a regular flosser would, anyways, but simultaneously, I don't have to keep on buying, you know what I'm saying, pack after pack after pack of the little flossers when I have my little water flosser that I can use. You said you love the attitude. I'll just see it real. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I do. I do invest in things like that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I also with the stuff to clean your ears, I have them too. The ones I have a little pack of gold reusable. It's not like Q-tips, but it's like metal little things that you use to clean your ears out. And you know what I'm saying? To get the stuff out your ears. And instead of having to buy Q-tips over and over and over again, I use them. Yeah. I but I got a lot of the stuff, the idea of having a lot of the things that I have from videos about, you know, living off grid and being a minimalist, even though once again, I'm not a minimalist. I'm not going to act like I am. I'm not going to pretend like I am. Because, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to it, I do like buying stuff and I like having stuff. But, you know what I'm saying, I don't have money to keep on buying the same thing over and over again. So, therefore, I would rather spend an extra amount up front to have something that I'm going to be able to use over and over again. So, that's okay, and the AC came on at the right, like right when I finished my point. But that's my point. Like, it just makes sense to me. It does. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, the difference between using a paper plate and using an actual plate. Because, you know, the actual plate, you can just wash it and use it again tomorrow. But with the paper plate, you got to keep on buying it over and over again. I understand the convenience of a paper plate, though. But, you know, simultaneously, for the long run, it's better to have stuff that you're gonna be able to keep. He said, "Make sense. I feel you, baby. I be trying to work smarter, not harder. I try. Oh, hey, little frog, are you moving? The little frog that I saw yesterday moved into the garden, y'all. We gonna see if he stays. I don't know. He look like he's trying to hop out. Well, I guess he might need to go out to get food or something like that. But anyway, I do try to have things that, you know, like I try to use logic and I'm you know what I'm saying, broke. And I try to be cheap in this situation where, you know what I'm saying, even though I buy things that are nice or pretty, most of my stuff is pink. And you know what I'm saying, if it ain't pink, and like, you know what I'm saying, the things for my ears are gold. But simultaneously, I do try my best to have things that I'm gonna be able to keep and use time and time again that I can clean or sterilize and reuse it and etc. Okay, oh, is he trying to leave or is he trying to climb the door? I'm sitting up here watching this frog. Y'all want to see the frog? Yeah. I don't know what he up there doing. I can't tell if he's trying to go out or if he just like want to sit on top of the door. I'm confused. But you know what? Maybe he's trying to get to the flies that's on there. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to shake the flies off the door. Man, he is smart. That's just people he's trying to do. He's trying to get the flies to come down. I was wondering. I was like, maybe he's trying to get out and go and get something to eat. He said, nah, it's dinner on the door. I feel you. I kept to carry on, bro, because the flies getting on my nerves. So carry on, bro. You is welcome. Get the pickle bucket and stay. Oh, ooh. I know one thing. I want to get back to having my little massage. But see, I know when I got married the second time, I had all kind of little massage. I had one of them little things. I forgot what it's called, but what is the treatment when they put needles in your back? I had a little mat that you can lay on top of, and it's like getting one of them treatments. Man, that thing worked wonders for my back. I gotta give me another one of them. I gotta give me another back massager, but like the kind that you like you sit it in the chair, or you like lay it down on the bed and lay on top of it. I want to give me another one of them once I have money for it. Sadly, I have a hard time finding pink ones. You know what I'm saying? Like they only come in black or something. Yeah, my little frog friend tried to get the flies off the gate. I mean, not off the gate, off the door, off the screen door. I'm gonna just go ahead and smoke this little short, and hopefully that calms down my little jittery, my jitteriness. I would help him, but I don't want to scare him away. And then I feel like they not gonna fly downward; they gonna fly up because they probably looking at the fact that he right. Yeah, acupuncture. I had an acupuncture mat. It was so awesome. Now that it was pink and it had like little white spikes, and I could just lay on it, and oh, it felt so good. It felt so good. I mean, it felt. I said, it felt so good. It was so awesome. What's up, sweet treat? It was so awesome. I want another one of them and another little back massage machine. And I gotta get another bath tray. I know I should have brought my bath tray. I almost did, but it's like I could not get it to fit in my bag. And I walked up to look at me like I was crazy at the bus station. So I just, you know what I'm saying, took what I could and left what I couldn't. But I do want to get another one. Even if I got to spray paint it pink myself. You used to look that up too. What different like acupuncture and the different benefits of it. Yeah, it got some good benefits that come with it. And it's like I be looking up all kind of little beauty treatments and body treatments. I like looking up all kind of stuff like that. Why is you out here looking at my mouth? Go ahead. I'll remove you now because it seems like your comments gonna be crazy and wild, sir. I'll go ahead and get you up off here. But yeah, I like looking up stuff like that. I took a little course on Ayurveda, whatever, however you pronounce it. And you know what I'm saying? I started to study my body stature because I'm short. And you know what I'm saying? The type of foods that I should eat, which ironically, the you said you've been looking where to go, but I just put you on. Yeah, they literally have a mat that you can buy for at home, and you roll it up and put it under your bed when you finish, and you can lay it down on the bed and just lay on top of it. It do hurt a little bit at first. But after you sit on there for a second, it starts to feel good. And then you start to hear like little pops, little areas in your back, you know what I'm saying? Because you will be surprised, like you'll be shocked. And sometimes we be having so much tension and pressure going on in our back, and we be having knots and all kind of stuff back there. You lay down on that mat for about 30 minutes and get up and feel so loose and you say, girl, no, man, I'm serious. Yo, you be shocked at how. And the pressure points, like when you have a knot, it could be a knot in your foot that will cause like you to have pain all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? You said I'm Stacey short. I'm short. I'm short and I know I'm short. I'm short. You sit at it, yeah, for sure. Because you know what I'm saying? When you're not able to work out just as much, and I'm not, even though I try to do my little stretches and whatnot every now and again, but I can't stand. I've been sleeping. I haven't been working out at all. And I can tell, like I can feel it in my body and my shoulders and all that. And when it come down to it, what I do when I do work out, it's not like I'm doing a full blown workout and I'm really just going at it the way I want to. I can't work out the way that I used to, like prior to the car accident that caused my injuries that I have going on. And because of that, I started getting into different things and trying to figure out different things to help with my body. Sometimes I have pressure going on in my feet, especially in my foot that was injured, that I got a metal ankle and a metal knee. And it does help, you know what I'm saying, to use different techniques like a massage machine or the acupuncture mat and stuff like that. It helps a lot with me being able to maneuver the way I want to, because baby, I can't stunt carrying them 40-pound dirt bags out here. Is not a simple task. It is not for the weak. I remember the first time when I was living off grid, the first time I had to carry one of them water jugs from the area that where they had they well at over to the chicken coop. I had to stop like 20 times. It was so heavy. And by the time I left, I was able to carry two of them at the same time. So sometimes it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, we don't know how much we can do until we actually put forth effort. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, our body just get used to being like, you know what I'm saying, just sitting down and just kind of like being in a certain position. And then once we actually start moving a little bit and doing stuff, but if you can't, and it's a situation where you stuck, like, you know what I'm saying, sitting down or being like at a certain kind of, you know what I'm saying, it does help to have things like that at handy, like, you know what I'm saying, it really do. So I do want to invest in another one. I don't remember how much it was, to be honest. But you'll be surprised. And sometimes it could be a situation where you don't even realize that people is trying to curse you and wish evil upon you. That's why you gotta stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? I be praying that, you know what I'm saying, anybody trying to curse me, they land up on their old head, all that, baby. And you be shocked, you know what I'm saying? The kind of things that will kind of build up in your body, because we are so spiritual and a lot of people don't realize that. And just somebody sitting around giving you, mugging you all day can cause you to feel all this pressure that you don't even expect that you would have, that you don't even be expecting. Baby, I'm serious, bro. Me and God be talking all day. Every time I feel any kind of pressure building up, I cast that energy right back to where it came from. And I pray every time you try to curse me that you feel it. Leave me alone. Don't be coming down. Don't do it. Find something else to do, baby. Mm-mm. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta stay prayed up around this world here because these demons be running rampant, yo. You be sitting around minding your business and they bored. So they finna sit around and try to curse you just because they don't have nothing else better to do with their time. I don't understand it. But you know what I'm saying? And that's how some people is, yo. And you be shocked. I remember I was standing at a bus stop when I was staying in Austin, yo, and it was like a few other people at the bus stop. And out of nowhere, I felt pain in my foot. And I was like, where they come from? I was like, Lord, I pray if somebody is trying to wish evil upon me, that it go right back to them. And it was this lady that was standing right by me. She jumped like she felt the pain in her foot. I couldn't even hold my left hand. I was like, the utter nonsense, bro. Can't even sit at the bus stop in peace without somebody trying to see, trying to shoot the evil eye at me. Don't even know me. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm just standing here waiting on my bus, minding my business. Baby, you know what I'm saying? He said she didn't feel it. Immediately. Instant judgment. People is crazy, yo. You'll be surprised, yo. And there's so many people that are like practicing witches, practicing evil, yo. And they just sit around wishing evil upon people. And then they be shocked and get mad and get frustrated when they come right back at them and all of a sudden they scared of you and they don't know what to do. Man, it shouldn't be no, that's the power of God, baby. It shouldn't be no situation where you sit around trying to wish evil upon me and I'm just sitting here minding my business. Man. You cannot curse me for trying to get on no bus. Okay, just like ain't nobody curse me for coming out here on my channel and minding my business, bro. Can't nobody curse me for working. Can't nobody curse me for having a job and actively being at my job and actively being consistent. And I don't have time. I'm so sick and tired of demons. I don't know what to do with myself. You said all witches and warlocks say evil. Well, that may be true. That may be true. I'm not gonna say that all of them is, but you know what I'm saying? The ones that sit around cursing people just for existing, they for sure is evil. Just because you know how to do something don't mean you could, you should. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not a witch. You know what I'm saying? I've been covered by God, but I do know how to do some things. I studied it, and I've been very open about that. There are things that I know how to do that will put somebody on their entire behind. There's some things that I know how to do that will really mess somebody up, but I don't do it because I would prefer, you said exactly straight up, I would prefer go and get them because I know God gonna strike them in a way that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna hit them way harder than anything that I could possibly do. Why should I take out my time, effort, and energy and, you know what I'm saying, put this, that, and the third together, and I'm going here digging up this and digging up that and going to this store, that store, spending all this money when I could just pray that God will get them. And I know He gonna get them in such a way they gonna find the audacity to sit down. They gonna leave me alone. Period. But I know there's some people out there that, you know what I'm saying, are probably just pleasant and delightful, and they don't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't just bothering everybody. They don't strive to mess with everybody. But when it come down to it, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for nobody sitting around trying to wish evil upon me. Find something else to do. Okay, you boys, that is not my problem. It's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? I can try my best to entertain as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? We in the Greenhouse Club right now, bro. Try to hang out and chill and be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You said the Bible is a manifestation book. I don't know. I've heard that. I've heard people say that. That's my response to that. I feel like it's more history. And the reason I say that is because from my perspective, a lot of the books and from my studying, a lot of the books are created from letters. Some of them are notes that people took, and it just kind of seems like people were just writing about their lives. And once again, some of it is letters that, you know what I'm saying, literal letters that people were writing to other people. And some of it is literally people just recounting things that happened and their memory and their account of what happened. But you know what I'm saying? Certain books do have, they go deep in a level, like the book of Enoch goes deep on a level that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of books don't even touch. The book of Enoch is it's a whole, like, I haven't even got through it all. You know what I'm saying? But I have got a good chunk of it. I've gotten through a good chunk of it. It is a whole, it's like its own kind of like entirety. I can't even explain it. But you know what I'm saying? Because Enoch goes in and he describes, he explains what mermaids are. You know what I'm saying? He goes in and explains what aliens are. He goes in and he explains where giants came from. He explains how they cannot leave this earth and why. He explains why it's a situation where when people were describing all of these lowercase g gods, and you know what I'm saying, that some people pray to, like, you know what I'm saying, Hercules and Zeus and you know, Aphrodite, and you know what I'm saying, Papa Wado, Mama Wado, these spirits, they're fallen angels, you know what I'm saying, and some of them, Hercules would be actually a giant, you know what I'm saying, and it would explain why they said that he was strong and he had the gift of strength. He was a giant, like he was the child of a fallen angel, and you know what I'm saying, and that's what he had going on, and immortal, you know what I'm saying. I even feel like when it come down to it, I've been thinking about the fact that in the book of Enoch, it says that the women that slept with the fallen angels became mermaids. I honestly am thinking about it, like, how in the world did they give birth to giants and survive? I truly feel like it was a situation when they got ready to give birth, their stomach exploded. And in order to save them, they connected their body to a fish and threw them into the sea. Because how would they even survive that? As big as the giants were, how could a woman of normal stature really give birth to a baby that big? And I was watching, what was that, Twilight one day, and I was like, I bet that's whack. I bet it was a situation where they split. Like, I'm just being real, and I might be tripping, but that's something that I've been thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna sit up here and go deep into it. Why is my mama yelling, bro? And she talking so dang loud, I can hear her out here. Dang. But anyways, it's like, I feel like in reality, he go into, like, he really gets deep into it. You said giants were smaller at first. That might be it. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that the book of Enoch explains things on a whole different level, even when it comes down to stars and what they are. And you know what I'm saying? That stars are not what we think they are. They are literally angels in the sky. Like, they have their own personal hell that they go to. If they don't show up in the right spot, there's a place where they go. Just like when it's wicked people that are being wicked and evil for no apparent day, is a hell for them. It's a hell for the angels. It's a hell for everything. The only thing that don't have nowhere to go are the giants. And you know, that explains why it's a difference between demons and, you know what I'm saying, when people are going under demonic possession, it's because the children of the fallen angels, they don't go nowhere. They don't go to hell and they don't go to heaven because they are not a creation of God. And in the book of Enoch, it explains that after they pass away, their spirits just roam this earth. What do demonic spirits do? They just roam this earth. And that's why people be getting possessed, because they were alive at a time and they try to jump into people so that they can carry on living. But obviously they hate people because they can never ascend into heaven. And it's a situation when they jump into people, they cause them to do evil things and to carry on being evil. You said women on earth were so beautiful. The giants were the kids of the fallen angels. Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is the book of Enoch is so deep, and it's wild that they decided not to include it in the Bible, because you know what I'm saying. I was watching somebody talk about that earlier. Enoch is the only prophet we know of that he didn't pass away. God just said, "You ready?" And Enoch was like, "Yeah," and he took him. It wasn't no situation where something bad happened to him. He just went to heaven. Like that's how close he was with God. That's how cool. That's like, baby, I'm trying to be besties with God to that extent, y'all. He just let him carry on until he was ready. And then, you know what I'm saying? He knocks all his kids. You know what? I think I'm finna go ahead and go be with God. And his kids was confused. And then he kind of explained it to them. And they were like, oh, okay. And then, you know what I'm saying? It just happened. You said most don't know what I know. I know most people don't read. It's like, I feel like a mind is a terrible thing to waste, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know how to read, dang it, bro. But why you can? Because, baby, they get taking books out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of the store. Some of the books is hard to find. Some of the books are impossible to find. Read while you can. Oh. For real, for real. While the information is available to you, because some of these books got, you know what I'm saying, gold in it, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't stunt. I used to ask certain questions when I was younger, when I was like 18, 19. I would be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Where do dinosaurs come in the timeline of the Bible? And then I started to look closer and I realized that, what are dragons? Okay. Dragons are dinosaurs. It's a situation where the name was switched. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like with the aliens and the Nephilim, like not the Nephilim, the Anunnaki and all the X, Y, and Z. The names are switched. And it's so many different names and acronyms for things that it'll have us confused. But when it comes down to it, if you look at what people have been depicting as a dragon and compare it to what we know of or what we think a dinosaur looked like, when it come down to it, for the longest time, I kept on trying to think of these dinosaurs looking exactly like what they showed us it looked like. And I had to realize we don't even know that. All we have is their bone structure. We don't know if they had feathers. We don't know if they flew. We don't know if all the bones was there in that area. We don't know that. And when it come down to it, when it like you look at a typical dinosaur, the first time you think of a dinosaur, what you think of is a dragon. It looked like one. And you know what I'm saying? That's just like when I was watching Harry Potter, I forgot which one of it, but the one where they have the dragons, where they doing the little competition, all the dragons look different. They weren't exactly the same. It wasn't a situation where each dragon looked alike. And you have to think about that. It would make sense that they would look kind of different. And you know what I'm saying? It would also make sense that they would just consider all of them dragons, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is it like, I don't know. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every time I have sat around and thought of a reason as to why the Bible was, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you Capricorn, that's my baby a Capricorn too. My baby a Capricorn. But every time I would sit around and try to figure out like certain things, I feel like the answer was always like obvious and clear, and it's either in the Bible or it's in one of the lost books of the Bible. And I used to have people argue with me when I first started reading the lost books and say that's not canon to the Bible, it's not the real Bible. Most of the lost books were found with the original Red Sea Scrolls. They were found with them. It was a situation where it was so many scrolls that they couldn't fit it in a book. And I know this because I have 2 copies of the 120 books. I have 2 copies. And legit, both of them fell apart because it's so many pages. And it's like the print is so small. And it's so many pages, it don't even fit. I'm just being real. It don't even fit. Look at my lips. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like every time I have been sitting around and questioning certain things because I've heard people's reason. I guess I'm a thinker, and I have heard people speak on reasons as to why they don't believe in God and they don't believe in the Bible. And I fact check you. You know what I'm saying? And when they come down to it, even when it comes to people talking about mermaids and they believe mermaids are real and the Bible doesn't talk about mermaids, the Bible does too talk about mermaids. The book that talks about mermaids was removed. But however, in the book of Enoch, it does talk about mermaids. The fallen angels made it with women on earth, and those women were sent to the sea. Boom, that's your answer to where mermaids came from. People that talk about the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were actually called dragons back then. They were not called dinosaurs. And it was a situation where people lived alongside dinosaurs. And I know a lot of people gonna argue with me about that and get mad at me. I was watching a video today where they found bones in the US of A that dated back to around that time. And they were shocked. And no archaeologists wanted to come out and say that they found it. But in reality, they found it. That people were around at that time, yo. Living underground, living in caves, yo. That way. I was watching another video where they found a whole underground city and the people were under there and they found little tablets where they were talking about this big great explosion that was going to happen. So that's the reason they were living underground. What is this explosion? The same thing that destroyed all the dinosaurs, bro. So when it come down to it, the Bible checks out, yo, every time. And just because certain books were removed and hidden doesn't mean that it's not true. And that's why I really feel like, while it is the word of God, because it talks about God's law and it's written by people that were men of God and some women of God, when it come down to it, it's historical. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the different things that happen, the proof is in the pudding. The cities of Sodom and Gomorrah are still here. We can still go over there and visit the city that God said, the 2 cities, where God said it was so much evil going on there that he was going to destroy it, and he was destroying it today. And he sent the angels there and said, go and see if you find any good people there. And dang it, if ain't nobody good there, then destroy it. And if it's somebody good, bring them out and then destroy it. But it's going to have to come about today. They tried to argue about Noah's Ark. They found it. They found it. And really, archaeologists found it years ago, and they was trying to argue with him and tell him that, you know what I'm saying, nah, that ain't it, and he tripping, and embarrassed this man. And then came back with a little tool and started, it was literally a boat there, that there was not only wooden separation of rooms down there, but they used metal and everything that, like, they saw, it was so, like, it was, they could tell that it was the ark. Exactly the exact length and width that it say that it's supposed to be in the Bible. You can't make it up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the Red Sea, the Pharaoh's army and all that stuff is still down there at the bottom of the Red Sea. He sure did save life from Sodom and Gomorrah, and the pillar of salt is still sitting out there too. That his wife turned into, it's still sitting out there, yo. And it's like, you can't make this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? It's so many stories that I didn't took out the time, effort, and energy to fact check. And it's just like mind boggling that there are still people that sit around thinking that God is not real and carry on living their life in such a hellish manner and don't know they going straight to hell, do not pass go, do not collect $200, and they gonna be there for all of eternity. Even when it comes to the Euphrates River. Do you know they went down there and they saw their videos of them hearing what sounds like chains being moved around and screaming at the bottom of the Euphrates River? They found an underground city by the Euphrates River. Do y'all know what they said is that what the Bible says is down there? The fallen angels are down there chained up and locked up, yo. And it's like, it looks like it's, I can't make it up. Yeah, I feel you. Things that certain people say are not all true. That is true. But baby, I'm just being real. I like looking into it and putting two and two together. And you know what I'm saying? I fact check a lot of things. And that's even goes to in the book of Enoch, he describes all of the different fallen angels were the significant fallen angels and watchers and what they taught humankind. And you can go, if you know what I'm saying, you take out the time, and if you know enough about the different beings, like from regardless to if it is hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, or if it is what is it, the Greek gods, whatever it is you want, and you can sit up there and match them to the person that they really are. Even if it Egyptian gods too, they are fallen angels. They are the watchers that came down here and made it with humans, and they were seen as gods on earth. They lived down here. Like you can't tell me the Bible ain't real. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't make me believe it. Because I done did my research years upon years, and I'm still researching, and I'm still looking into it, and I'm still watching not only TV shows, videos, and I read. Oh, it is so hot. I really need to redo my hair, y'all, but I'm waiting until I have the money for it, so I guess I'm gonna wait till I get paid. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You can't tell me. I'm not gonna hear it. I'm not gonna hear it at this point. I remember when I moved off grid, the people that I had met, they had introduced me to this book, and they were telling me that they stopped believing in God because they read this book and dot about this book, yo. And I started reading the book, you know what I'm saying? I studied it. And like I said, I'm the type of person, I can be a little nerdy, you know what I'm saying? So I read the book. I sure did. And I got to know not only the book, but I started looking into the author of the book. Okay. And once I looked into the author of the book, I realized that he wrote another book about Jesus Christ and how he felt like Jesus Christ was in fact a true prophet and that he was in fact the Son of God. And he, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, how is it? I don't even know how it's possible that they were sitting around and, you know what I'm saying, worshiping this one book that this man wrote. And he wrote so many other books, including a book about Jesus Christ. And they acted as if it didn't even happen. Baby, I'm just being real. Every time it's a situation, you know what I'm saying, where I am met with somebody that have a solid, or I don't want to say solid, but they have a strong argument as to why they feel like God don't exist, or as to why they should be able to live their life however they want, and it don't matter, and this don't matter, and that don't matter. It's a situation where I go out and do my own little research and realize, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation where either they're going to accept my research, my findings, or it's a situation where I'm just going to accept the fact that they probably going to end up in hell, bro. And now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? We try to be nice and we don't try to push our agenda on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to force nobody to live no certain kind of way. I think that everybody should carry on doing whatever they feel, however they feel. But the truth is what the truth is, bro. God has spoken to me too many times for me to just fall for the okie doke. I know God exists. And you know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, I don't want to say that it's not my job, because I guess as a prophetess, it is literally my job to save as many people as possible. But simultaneously, I do understand that there are some people that just don't want to listen and they want to carry on living their life in a sinful manner. And what can you do? You know what I'm saying? And I don't like wasting my breath. You know what I'm saying? Even when they come down to some of the messages that I receive, I get irritated because I don't want to sit around talking about my ex and what he did all day long. And I don't like repeating the same thing over and over again. But I don't know if it's a situation where he's sitting around praying to God that he make it to heaven and he's just not coming to understand why it is that God is mad at him, or he not coming to understand why it is that God is mad with this woman that he got pregnant. I don't know if it's a situation where he is refusing to understand, or if it, like, I'm confused because I don't even understand why I keep on getting the same messages about him. To be honest, it's annoying to me. It's really getting on my nerves. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm really over it. And as I said already, I really would prefer that he stay over there. But I know what God has told me about it already due to the situation and what happened. If he stay his behind over there, he going to hell with, like, just like her, because that's what she going. You said Sister Wives, ain't no Sister Wives going on. If he carry on dealing with her, I'm done with him. It ain't finna be no situation where I'm gonna be dealing with him and he's sitting up here entertaining this woman that put a hit out on me. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it, and I'm not dealing with it some more. And I mean it. And I feel like I am entitled to feel exactly how I feel. I feel like it ain't even safe for her to know where I live, because she's a stalker, she's crazy, and she's a psychopath. And if he can't see it, I feel like it shouldn't be but it's literally my job. And I keep feeling like, personally, I don't want to be the person to have to sit there and try to explain to him what is going on and why he needs to leave her alone. But you know what I'm saying? It's literally my job. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, hey, it can't be both. You know what I'm saying? You said have her like so. We ain't no dang family. We is not family. No, baby, when I say I hate her with the strongest passion, and I don't really hate a lot of people. I'm not a mean person, but as far as she has gone to try to destroy my life and try to intersect and push herself into my life and trying to be me, and she gotta have my man, and she gotta get pregnant by my man, and she gotta do this, and I can't stand her. I can't stand her with a passion. I really can't. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it's a situation where, me personally, you know what I'm saying, I don't care about the fact that she's going to hell, because I feel like she has done so much evil. She deserved to go to hell. But it is literally my job to save as many people as possible. And she is included in people. Baby, when it come down to it, I really would prefer to just go on by my business and I have to deal with him or her. And I don't know if he's sitting around praying to God that God would have me reserved for him and I can't marry nobody else because he want me to be his wife. And I don't know what is going on. I really don't. Because I don't know what kind of prayers he make at night. But I know every morning I wake up with it on my mind that I don't want to say nothing about him. And then I receive messages that sound like they are literally directed towards him or her. And it's so annoying to me because I'm just like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of both of them. And I mean it. I'm so sick of them, I don't know what to do with myself. I really am. outside. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear not one more message about them. But simultaneously, I took an oath. You said y'all sharing, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it at all. But you know what I'm saying? I took an oath when I first became. I don't want to say when I first became a prophet because I always been a prophetess. But when I first started prophesying to God's children, I had to take an oath. I had to take a pledge, and I have to put forth effort to save anybody that want to be saved. And apparently, they both in an energy steady going to God, saying that they want to be saved and they want to do what's right and they want to do this and they want to do that. And the message keep coming out the same. She needs to come up off of that man because that's not her husband. She was married already and she needs to stop sleeping with somebody else's husband. She is under judgment for getting pregnant by somebody else's husband. And you know what I'm saying? If she want to make her way to heaven, she gonna have to turn away from her wicked ways. Stop trying to put a hit out on me and calling his friend and saying, if you could just get rid of her, and if you could just get rid of her, and if you could just do this, and if you could just do that, then she would be all right. And come up off of him. She would just be all right. But the situation is she don't want to do that because she's embarrassed. And she don't want it to look like she's a thought. And she don't want to look bad. And she don't want this to happen. And she don't, and it's like she already looked bad. She was married when she got pregnant, married to somebody else when she got pregnant. And it's just like, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And I honestly want them to stay exactly where they at. And I want to get myself together and go on about my business, bro. To be honest, to be real. And I've said it multiple times before, baby. We just about done with our beer, bro. A drunk man tells no tales. I'm not drunk, but I'm just being honest. I'm sick of it. I don't want to talk about neither one of them no more. I'm sick of him and her. They both think got on my last nerve. I don't want to talk about neither one of them no more. I really am irritated that, you know what I'm saying, I'm being put in a position to where I am literally preaching to people that took out the effort and energy to do as much evil as they did. It do seem like she an energy vampire. And you know what I'm saying? I know good and well if it's a situation where I get myself together and I get my own place and he, you know what I'm saying, stressing himself out trying to be with me, I'm serious. And I'm not allowed, I don't want her at my house. I don't want her knowing my address. I don't want his friends knowing my address. I don't want it to be a situation where people feel like they are welcome to pop up at my house, pull up at my, I don't have time for that. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of all of it. I don't want to deal with it no more. And I don't know what promise I made to God. Okay, that night that I was jumped at the club, and you know what I'm saying, go ahead and send me back. I don't know who it is that I put forth effort to come down here and save, yo. And it's kind of feeling like it's him. And I'm kind of mad that I even made that agreement. I'm mad. I'm mad at me. I'm mad that I made the agreement to go back and save him because I feel like he don't want to be saved. Okay, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Hey, I want to be saved. This is what it feels like is going on. I'm feeling like don't save her. And he like, I want to be saved. And I'm like, please, bro. Liar. You don't leave me alone. You, baby, saying one thing out your mouth but doing something else, bro. It can't be both. It can't be both, bro. Mm-mm. I'm sick of it. I got too many people that are following me out here for me to keep on receiving messages for them too, bro. And they carrying on doing the same thing. It don't make no sense. I don't understand it. I'm sick of it. And if it's a situation where they gonna carry on doing what they doing, I don't understand why I keep on receiving messages for them. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a situation where God has decided that He's not gonna strike them right now, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it. It's not even a situation where I just gotta see whatever judgment that they gonna receive. I don't even care anymore. I just want to go on about my business, yo. It's so many other people that I could be receiving messages for all my messages to keep on coming out. And I get it. They may actually relate to other people too. But when I say I'm sick and tired of talking about them, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of both of them. Okay. Because apparently every time it's a situation where it seems like one of them is asking, what do I have to do to repent? What if they don't do it? So what is the point? You sit there, you look for me, the bullshit. Hell no. Ain't nobody putting forth effort to repent. Ain't nobody putting forth effort to turn away. And I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I don't know what to do with myself. I pray to God that He stops sending me messages. Pray to God that I wake up tomorrow and get messages by anybody else. Anybody else, dang it. Okay. And I'm saying this while wearing some short stack. These are shorts. I don't care. I'm serious. I pray to God I don't receive not one more message for him. There's not one more message for him. I'm so sick of it. I don't know what to do with myself. I pray after this summer, you know what I'm saying? My son go back to school. I get my little vehicle and go on about my business, bro. You plan on living my best life. Do my little hair, yo. Get my little car, yo. When I'm out in these streets, I pray to God that I'm able to move around peacefully. I don't have none of his friends following me around, stressing me out, and none of that. Leave me all the way alone, bro. Go stress your friend out. If it's the store you supposed to be with, all right, you gonna have to talk to him about that. You gonna have to leave me alone. Okay, he made his choice. And apparently y'all cheering him on. So y'all gonna have to talk to him about that. Baby, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear it. Instead of around thinking, that ain't gonna happen, and this ain't gonna happen, and that ain't gonna happen. You wanna bet? Keep sleeping on me then. Keep sleeping on me then. Every time I said I'm finna do this, that, and the third, and this gonna happen, and that's gonna what happened. Exactly what I said happened. I did exactly what I said, bro. When I am out in these streets, minding my business, moving around and doing my thing, mind your own business. Don't let it be a situation where you're trying to pull up to where I'm at. Don't let it be a situation where you're trying to bother with me. Leave me all the way alone. Hold on, somebody riding by with music. My bike. Like give my money away to nobody. Yo, I'm serious. Ain't gonna be no situation where no. Just like I put that mic in, so golly gosh, story be quick. Somebody ride by with that music. Ain't that's fine. When I'm doing the same thing and I ride through these streets, minding my business and doing my thing, I ain't got time for that. That reminds you of this. I do not want the energy. Because you know what I'm saying. I don't care what it is that she feel like she got going, baby. It's trashy, bro. Trashy, bro. I will never move in such a way. I will never do the type of things that she do. It ain't never been a situation where I seen somebody that I liked on social media, and I thought to myself, how can I become her? Let me go and figure out who her man is and date him and sleep with him and get pregnant by him. And let me figure out all the things that they wanted to do. And then we gonna do those things. And then let me figure out like this. She is a psycho. That's the truth. Oh, she crazy. 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 I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. She was the dang psycho ward for a reason. She is a nutcase. I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to. I don't want to be connected to nobody that's crazy like that either. Mm-mm. Oh, mm-mm. You said that part. I'm serious. That part. I ain't got time for that. She crazy. Like she crazy for real. For real. Any kind of idea. And I know that there's some people that they got their little poly relationships and they ain't happily ever after, but it would never happen. Cause she crazy, she crazy, she crazy, and she crazy some more. She has already put forth effort to try to take my life. She already put forth effort to steal my man and did. She already put forth effort to destroy my life and did. And I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't want to be friends with her. I don't want to be cool with her. I don't even, you to be honest, I don't even want to have to deal with her. I don't. I really would rather him stay over there. I really would rather it be a situation where he stay with her and leave me all the way alone. I'm serious. But if it's a situation where he's sitting up here and he gonna send his friends to stalk and harass me, and I just got a this, that, and the third, he gonna just have to this, that, and the third. I'm serious. He gonna have to leave her all the way alone. It ain't gonna be no situation where I'm finna share him with her. I'm not doing it. I don't feel like it. I like, baby, I'm gonna have my peace, even if I gotta take, you know what I'm saying, by force. I don't care. I'm going to live peacefully. I don't feel like being stressed out. I don't feel like being worried. I don't feel, and I'm not gonna allow her to do it. I mean, and to be honest, I feel like even while I'm saying this, it would be best for me to, you know what I'm saying, move as quietly and smoothly as I possibly can. And you know what I'm saying? And carry on about my business and dip on off to wherever I decide to dip off to and not have to worry about him no more. But I know simultaneously I'm still gonna be moving around Houston and doing my thing in Houston because my son is not gonna be happy if I move away. So it's probably gonna be a situation where somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, that store, oh store, I seen store over here. I seen Pinky because that's what they call me, Pink. I seen Pinky over here, and she was doing X, Y, da da da. I don't have time for that. So I really hope that it ain't no situation where he playing. No, to be honest, I don't know her like that. I don't know her like that. For the most that I have seen of her, I feel like it's a situation where she wants me to feel some kind of way. I feel like she has been envious of me for a while. She has been feeling some kind of way about me for a while, and it's about me. It's not about him. And not only have the messages been that way, but I can feel that in her energy. I can feel that in her spirit because I saw her when she decided to bring her ugly behind up to the hotel that we were staying in. And it's like she is obsessed with me, and it's weird. It creeps me out. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want her anywhere around me. And I just feel like she's a nutcase, yo. She's a psychopath. She's crazy. I don't even know how to like she's crazy, yo. It's something mentally wrong with her for real. And I don't have to there ain't no situation where I'm the one that came up with this. This is what the doctor said. She's crazy. And you know, I ain't even just trying to get on him, but he is too. That's why he's sitting up there going along with her little crazy plan. They both crazy. And I really would prefer to be unattached to both of their energy and all of their spirit and everything that they got going on because I don't have time for it. But he the type of person I decided to go out and accept the fact that he ain't want to be with me no more and he sent his friends to the club to jump me. So I don't even know, like, I don't, I'm tired of it. Baby, I know I'm tired. I'm sick of him and her. But I know it can't be no situation where he sit up here crying to his friends saying that he can't live without me and he can't go, he can't deal with me being with somebody else and X, Y, and Z while he's still sitting up here up under this ugly boy. playing a game. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for whatever crazy psychopathic ideas that they like. I just feel like they two mad scientists sitting around coming up with crazy plans. And the wild thing is you can't destiny swap with nobody. And I feel like that's the problem that they have because they keep getting irritated at the fact that it's a situation where if he gonna be over there, it ain't no situation where my destiny is being shut down. It's a situation where he is creating a whole new destiny with her, and I'm gonna end up creating a whole new destiny with somebody else, and it's pissing him off. But the truth is, what the truth is, you can't steal somebody's destiny. You cannot steal somebody's life. You cannot become nobody else. She can never be me. And it's not even to say like I don't even understand why she won't just be happy with her own life and her own accomplishment. And you know what I'm saying? But that's something that I cannot convince her. I can't sit down and try to tell her that she had a good life already. She is the one that chose to ruin her own life trying to be me. And then when she realized that she couldn't be me, she tried to put it together as the best. And she can't be me. Even when it comes down to the way that he act, the way he looked, the way he dressed while being with her is completely different to how he was when he was with me. And that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. He don't act the same. He don't look the same. Like everything about him has changed completely. Why? Because he is with somebody completely different than me. She is nothing like me, and she will never be. But when somebody is mentally unstable, that's why I said I'm sick and tired of receiving messages about them. Because I feel like they both mentally unstable and it don't matter how many times I say the same thing over and over again, it's never gonna click in their heads that it's not working. It's like they keep on thinking, okay, well maybe if we do this, okay, well maybe if I do that, and maybe if this happens. Hey little kitty. Oh, it ran. I got scared when I said hi. Anyways, it seems like they just keep on trying to come up with new little plots and plans of what they could possibly do and how they could possibly do it. And if we do it this way, and if we do it, you can't be nobody else. It's like she was thinking that if she passed away, then I could take over her channel. My most of a bunch of my friends and family are on my channel. What makes you think that they finna sit around and look at you and be happy about that? It'd be some people that be ready to ride up on you behind it. Why you sitting up here thinking that you can become me? You cannot be me. But some people are just absolutely crazy, yo. That's why I said, is she a psychopath? Is something wrong with her? Is something wrong with her? She nuts, y'all. Like, baby, when it come down to it, I got classmates, friends, family, people that I have actually met in real life that are watching me on, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis. It's not a situation where I'm just only talking to strangers when I come on my channel. And I don't understand what some people don't understand about that. And I get that it may be some people where it's just complete strangers, but that's not the case with me. I had, you know what I'm saying, thousands of people following me before I was even trying to be an influencer. But you know what I'm saying, when somebody is mentally unstable, they just think that everything is gonna work out the way that they want it to. And it's a situation where she done built this whole little fantasy in her head. And every time that she realized that it's not working the way that she wanted to, she get irritated and frustrated. And the way I feel, I really don't even want to be connected to him or her. I'm sick of both of them. I feel like they both crazy at this point. He crazy for sitting there entertaining her foolery, and she crazy for even coming up with it in the first place. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. But you know what I'm saying? I guess they come with the territory of me, you know what I'm saying? Even being an influencer, because some people will love you, and some people that don't really know you that will love you. And there's some people that, you know what I'm saying, they start having like being weird, yo. And I feel like she one of them weird people. She is obsessive. and you know what I'm saying, a stalker and a weirdo. And it's a situation where I'm sitting up here trying to figure out what she don't understand and why I keep on getting the same. You said the fantasy manifestation. I feel like she's just crazy, yo. I don't even know how to say it. She crazy, yo. And this is coming from somebody. I know that it'd be a lot of people that be coming on here talking about destiny swap. And from what I have studied and what I have learned, there is no way that you can swap destinies with somebody. It is impossible. Just because you sleep with somebody man, just because you steal somebody man, or get pregnant by somebody man, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden you become them. The only thing that you have done is stolen that man. And even if that man was connected to that person's destiny, it doesn't mean that you are going to all of a sudden receive the same destiny that they were going to receive together. Because when it comes down to it, the life that they have built is nothing close to the life that me and him envision for each life. The life that we envision is nothing like what they got going on. It's not. It's not. We had a whole little plan going on. And I don't know if it's a situation where he's sitting up here telling her lies or making new stuff up, or if he's telling her and she keep on trying to come up with her own idea, but she is a whole different person than me. I'm pretty sure she don't even decorate the way that I do. I know she don't dress the way that I do. She don't act the way that I do. She don't look anything like me. And I don't understand what she don't understand. Like I'm confused. I really am. I'm confused. Even when it come down to the life that she led before she met him. She had dang near 4 or 5 kids before she even met him by somebody else. So it's like, how are you thinking in your head that you can destiny swap with somebody and you are nothing like them? I don't understand the logic. It is nonsense. And I don't know what witches and conjurers and warlocks is lying to her, telling her, oh, yeah, you'll be able to this, that, and the third. But they need to stop lying. But I guess they lying so they can get a check. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna deal with it. I'm not finna entertain no nonsense. Bro. I'm not doing it. And I mean it. And it's going to be a situation where his friends try to start stalking and harassing me. Baby, we're going to be all over this city. They're going to be like, StaR's over here. Oh, everybody pulled up. Oh, now she left. Hey, look, hey, where she going? Oh, now she over here. Okay, come on, look. I'll have you on the run. I'll be messing with you just because I know you doing. And then we'll get to the club and I'll start talking about you. People be asking me, oh, girl, where you coming from? And I was like, well, I was at such and such. But then my ex's friends started stalking me, so I decided to come over here. Oh, look, here they come walking in right now. Just because you messing with me, baby, I will start messing with you. Just for sugar honey iced tea and giggles, baby. Let's play. Don't you know I cosplayed as Joker? Let's play. Do you want to play a game? Mm. Baby, we get all the way into it. Baby, get all the way into it just for fun. Since I can't do, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's a situation where I can't have the original friends that I planned on having in peace, baby, we'll start a whole new game just for fun. Just because, why not? You said, I'm so serious. I will. Baby, better read up on those Aries books, baby. Like I said, you better read. You want to play? Let's play. And I'm going to be laughing the whole time, having a ball the whole time. I'm so serious. Oh, oh, so serious. Maybe it will do it just because I've done it before and I'll do it again. Okay, my kid is that's something you know for the guys that was bullying kids. Say I did it before, I'll do it again. Just because I know you following me and harassing me. Baby, let's play. Okay, don't you know I know how to drive. You don't even understand who taught me how to drive. I know how to drive. I know how to get lost and get rid of somebody real quick. Baby, let's play a game. That was my job to drive. And dang it, if somebody is behind, we gonna get like we gonna they lose up real quick, baby. Let's play a game. I'm good at it. Mm, baby, ain't nothing like me. And steady trying to be me. But she was like me, and ain't nothing like me, bro. First of all, it wouldn't be no situation where I'm calling somebody and saying I need to get rid of somebody. I need to they in my way. They doing this, they doing that. Baby, I would pull up. She thought I ain't scared. She ain't even, when I was staying in San Antonio, she sitting up here trying to send her friend in her car to pretend like that's her. I know that ain't you, sis. I know that ain't you. But see, being you, you know what I'm saying, two completely different people. I'm not scared, bro. I'm not scared. I ain't trying to hide my identity and pretend like I'm somebody else. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nah, pull up. Baby, I say that too. Sit around looking like a dang monster. And say, I'm serious. Ain't no situation, you know what I'm saying? I have friends. I sure do. I have friends, but it ain't no situation where I'm trying to involve my friends in my nonsense. It wouldn't be no situation where I'm like, even if I was that type of woman, which I'm not, because it doesn't give me a rush to try to take somebody else's man. It wouldn't give me a rush to get pregnant by somebody else's man. But if I was that kind of woman, I for sure wouldn't be the kind of woman where I'm trying to call other people and tell them you need to get rid of her. And I'm so sick of her and she gotta go. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that. She weak, bro. She's okay. I smell. I can't even say it. They didn't cut my live off because I was about to say it. Baby, I ain't even say it. For real. Weak sauce. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for no weak sauce people, but I don't. I'm not gonna entertain it, and I'm not gonna deal with it. And it'll be a situation where he can go ahead and entertain her all he wants to, but he gonna have to leave me alone while he do it. He gonna have to leave me alone while he do it. And I ain't trying to hear nobody try to harass me and stop me and oh son, why are you doing? You know he love you. I don't have to, I'm trying to see proof. Okay, I need to see proof. I need to see proof. And what he's showing me right now is proof that he don't love me. Okay, and I mean it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not entertaining that foolery. Uh, I'm not entertaining that. Oh yo, hell no. I feel like he weak sauce. just because every time his friend come around trying to feel like he got some kind of entertainment or he got some kind of information on Star, he's sitting up here listening to him instead of asking me about it. Complete weak sauce, bro. Instead of listening to everything this man say out his mouth, it's obvious and clear that he messy and he hating. And instead of him accepting that as a fact, because it is, he keep on trying to, well, I heard. You and your friend can kiss my entire behind, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Maybe that, maybe you should do that. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. And stop bothering with me. Just go on about your business now. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I mean it. It ain't no situation where I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good regardless. I'm gonna be happy regardless. My life gonna keep on pushing and carrying on regardless, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Don't let it be a situation where you sitting up here, you see me happy and living my life, and now all of a sudden you trying to cry out to God and tell God he needs to put a stop to it. Leave me alone, bro. Stay over there. Apparently that, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like she make you happy and the shit with the air beneath your wings, stay up behind over there, bro. Don't you bring your behind back over here. Stay up behind and set it all, bro. And enjoy. You said Miss Star. Like that was so much truth. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. And I'm sick of him somehow. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I don't want to deal with it no more. I want it to be a situation with my son, summertime. That's okay. I left my light out for a reason. I want it to be a situation where my son's summertime is over and my summertime starts, that I'm not being stalked and harassed. Thank you. I want to be able to hang out wherever I decide to hang out in peace without people trying to harass me and stalk me and feel like I need to be sitting around waiting on somebody that obviously and clearly don't want to be with me no more. Okay? And if it's a situation where he do, he's gonna have to make himself very present because otherwise I'm not trying to hear it. Oh, baby, we is trying to do our thing with the day. Thank you for the same secret. Oh, we it's gonna be tough, but we try to get through it. Oh, we gonna try. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I probably when I finish this live stream, I'll put me another little mask on and take my behind to sleep and let my skin do its thing. But I am happy I went ahead. Even though I was mad at first, I'm happy I went ahead and did my little facial before I decided to come on live because I ain't wanted to be in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I got on live and was so tired that I ain't feel like doing it. So I'm glad I went ahead and did it. Got it over with. You did. He said he the same feeling. I'm confused. What should be the same feeling you need to vent or the same feeling you did a facial and you happy that you went ahead and did your facial before my live stream? Are you tired? You tired like me and you feeling like you tired. So I for sure go finish my little, you know what I'm saying, do me another facial man while I watch the end of Coming to America. Are you tired? I'm gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, watching the rest of Coming to America while I do my little facial dance. Get back my behind to be and get ready for another day. It's, I think I might need to leave my main door to my greenhouse alone because it can't be getting enough ventilation. You gotta get some more ventilation in here so my plants can get some air. And it's supposed to rain for the next few days. Maybe that'll help my if I leave the door. He said you be chilling though. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying about this. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's just like it feel like the closer I get to my goal, the more it's like being in the pressure cooker. You know what I'm saying? You don't cook with a pressure cooker before. Maybe that pressure cooker when the you know what I'm saying when the food is ready and how it starts and the air start coming out and you know that you know what I'm saying you gotta let the air out first. You gotta slowly go the shower and let the air out. And then once all the air out you can finally open the pipe. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like I'm going through. Like I'm in the pressure cooker and the air is slowly coming out. It's slowly coming out. And eventually it's gonna be all the way out. Oh, you got yeah, I remember that. I remember you telling me that you had you got in an accident. You say pressure, yes, that's how you feel. You want the pressure. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm like literally I'm in the pressure cooker getting cooked right now, and it's like it's almost done. It's almost done, but it's not all the way there yet. But it's almost done, and it's just like the steam is coming out, and the steam that's coming out, it kind of you know what I'm saying. You got to duck for cover while that steam is coming out. But once all the steam is like, you good to go. So that maybe that is maybe it's a situation where I'm letting everything off of my chest, and once I release everything that is on my chest, I'm gonna be ready to go, and everything gonna be coping steady. But it was a lot, you know what I'm saying? What he put me through was a lot. All his little plans and plots and everything that he intended and insisted on doing, it was a lot. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying my best to carry on the best that I can and live my best life. And I feel like that's what I'm getting ready for. But I'm under pressure right now. And I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? How do I say it? I'm just trying to deal with my feelings so that once I am ready to come outside of the pressure cooker, it's not a situation where I'm taking my anger out on other people that had nothing to do with what he did. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the pressure cooker and I'm trying to release all that pressure. And hopefully and prayerfully, eventually, it's gonna be a situation where you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna blossom into the flower that I'm intended to do. You know what I'm saying? Like my flowers back here, how they doing? They are pretty and pink and whatnot. Hopefully, that's gonna be the outcome. But I do feel like this like relationship was so traumatizing. He said it's mature to better my dogs. I'm trying. The relationship I just came out it just feel like it was so much drama and stress. It is just like so traumatizing having to deal with him and his nonsense for the years that I had to deal with him and his nonsense. And even though I feel like halfway, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was a blessing and a curse because he used to stress me out in some kind of ways that I feel like don't nobody even deserve to go through some of the things that I had to go through with him. But once I finally get over it, it's gonna be wonderful. But while I'm still having to deal with, you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs of it, it's stressful. All right, so I'm gonna head in the house. My can ain't empty. Gonna throw that away. Let's take this. Let me throw this away too. Put that in the can. And put me another mask on like this. Wake up tomorrow looking like a whole new person. Y'all gonna be like, hey, see what the picture is. Still 79 degrees. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw it. I don't know if my little, my bad, y'all. All day, flip up. I don't know if my little frog friend gonna go back in the greenhouse or not. But I guess it's up to him. Hmm. He hopping back towards it, so he might. Mm. Thank you for having with me. I love you all to bits and pieces, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some shut eye. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.